As promised from last week, we are making the pineapple chicken teriyaki bowls. This is such a simple recipe. Feeds a crowd if you want it to. It is so summery. I might even be making this during the winter. It's just so good, so refreshing. So let's jump right into it. Alrighty, so this might look like we have a lot going on, but trust me, we don't. We just have our chicken right here that we're gonna make. We're gonna make like a pineapple pico as like a topper, and then we're gonna make some rice. This requires no effort at all, so I'm not even gonna include that as like an ingredient here. But for the chicken, we've got obviously our chicken, but I have here about like 3 chicken breasts. You can do more or less, just depends obviously on how much you wanna make. These are coconut aminos. It's in the family of soy sauce. If you have just a low sodium soy sauce and not coconut aminos, that would totally work as well. I have some ground ginger here. This stuff stays in the fridge literally forever. Get this in like, I think it's the Asian food aisle or whatever. Definitely recommend it. You can actually make a lot of stuff with that. But aside from that, then we've got our garlic powder, onion powder, and I have smoked paprika because we don't have regular paprika, but the smoked paprika adds just like a little, it's gonna sound dumb, like a smoky zing. I mean, hence the name smoked paprika, but either or works. So that's the chicken. We're gonna do that first, and it has to marinate for 30 minutes, ideally. So we will throw that together here in a second. But for the pineapple pico, you don't have to get a big ass pineapple like this. It just makes the presentation look prettier. If you wanna just get the pre-cut pineapple, that's literally what I always do. So that's an option. But here I have some bell peppers that I already cut up, some red onion, and then cilantro, of course, already cut that up. That's all that there is to it for the pineapple pico. Normally, I would do like lime juice and all that. Like, I'm not even adding salt or anything to it. So it doesn't need the lime juice. The pineapple has so much sweetness and natural flavor. Just, this is all you need, 4 ingredients. And then here is just a teriyaki sauce that I love. It's the Primal Kitchen brand. It's a very clean line of sauces. It's really just my favorite, honestly. It's not like super, super thick too, which I love because I'm not a fan of the super thick teriyaki sauces. But you guys, this is it. It is so simple. So like I said, the chicken needs to marinate for about 30 minutes. So let's throw that together just real quick. Y'all, I don't understand. It never freaking fails. I don't make messes in the kitchen when I cook, and then I just lost like damn near all my garlic, so. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna get that in a little bit. But first off, we've got 1/2 cup of the coconut aminos. The chicken, by the way, I just kind of sliced into tenders just because I just started the dishwasher. Whoops. The chicken, I cut them into tenders just because more surface area that the marinade can kind of meld and do its thing. So I've got 1/2 cup coconut aminos. This is literally my recipe. It's on a sticky note. That's how simple this entire recipe is. Now we've got 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. You can add more or less if you'd like, because garlic and onion powder, it just works. It's just a beautiful pairing. So then 1/2 teaspoon of the smoked paprika. It's pretty much gone anyway, so it's fine. That was about 1/2 teaspoon. And then just a little bit of the ginger, if I can get it out of there. Good enough. Seal it up, slosh it around, and that's it. That's the chicken. By the time we tackle this pineapple, get that cut up, and make the rice actually, then this will be ready to grill. I've actually made this before on the grill and on the black stone. I like both. I just love grilled chicken. The black stone, I noticed the marinade kind of held better. So it really doesn't matter if you have a black stone and want to cook outside, you can do that. Grilling works just as well. If, like I said, it's winter and you want to make it then and it's freezing ass cold outside, you can do it in the skillet. So not a wrong way to cook this for sure, but that's all there is to it for the chicken. So I'm gonna start the rice and then we will jump into the pico. All right, the rice is back there doing its thing. I'm not sure if you guys saw what kind I'm using. It really doesn't matter, just use whatever you'd like, but I'm personally using basmati, just a white rice. And onto the pineapple. So I've only cut a pineapple one time, so wish me luck with this one. Like I said, you don't have to do this part. Presentation-wise is why I said I'm using this, because I'm just gonna cut it like directly in half, and then the way that I'm gonna serve it is like a pineapple boat almost. It just looks pretty with like the little, I'll call it the hair, like the stem of it. Just throw like the rice and all the pico and fun stuff in there. It just makes it a little more festive, but you don't have to do it. Wish me luck though. Success. I got it. Sharp knife definitely works, but here we go. All we're gonna do is hollow these out and then chop the pineapple up just the same like we did with the red onion and bell pepper. By the way, I have no rhyme or reason to this. What I did was just make a big square and then straight down the middle, and I'm kind of loosening the edges. Then I'll cut chunks from there and then just kind of scoop it out with a spoon and then chop it up into smaller pieces. Okay, the pineapple pico salsa stuff, whatever you want to call it, that is done. I don't really measure, honestly, when it comes to like the red onion and the bell pepper and the cilantro. I just add whatever you like the most of. Like if you are not a big fan of red onion, just do less red onion. So I love cilantro. I'll probably put even more cilantro in here and then more cilantro on top at the end because it's amazing. The chicken's done marinating. I'm gonna go throw that on the grill, and then we can assemble our little pineapple boats. Okay, we're so close. Chicken's done. Now we just need to cut it up. Done. So normally I would put the teriyaki sauce in a saucepan and just heat it up. You could microwave it if you wanted. Now you don't even have to use the sauce because the chicken has that much flavor and it literally just falls apart. But the sauce, believe me, it just makes it. So I'm just gonna like kind of toss the chicken in there, which by the way, I didn't even make all of the chicken that I marinated because it turned out to be so much. So there's probably still, I think like 3 or 4 slices in there. I don't know, but this is enough for right now. Assembly, I'm just gonna layer some rice in the bottom. So again, no rhyme or reason to this, but I kind of just pushed all of the rice to one side. And then we're just gonna load up the chicken. I honestly just kind of pack it in there. And then some of the pineapple salsa, throw that on in there. This kind of has a lot going on, but it is so simple to throw together and it is freaking phenomenal, you guys. And then just a little bit more cilantro, because we love it. And we are done. So beautiful chicken teriyaki pineapple bowl. So simple to throw together, you guys. And that chicken, like I said, I might even just let that marinate overnight and then make the rest tomorrow. You can meal prep this too. Skip the pineapple part if you want because that was a pain in the ass, but definitely worth it. I am going to dive in. I hope you guys enjoy it though, and I will see you guys next week.